Hello vinyl community, Mike from Mike Guitar Player 07 here, coming at you live with another vinyl record video. And today is a contest entry for Dylan at The Record Spinner. The Record Spinner is an VC channel who has just recently hit 1,000 subscribers, extremely well deserved, fantastic content. And for his 1,000 subscribers, he wanted to do a contest to give back to the community, and he has requested us to choose 5 albums that we could listen to 1,000 times and not get sick of. And, this is very easy for me. His prize is a a Dark Side of the Moon little box with a bunch of remastered stuff with the album, some outtakes, this, that, and the other thing. I believe there's some live stuff with it too. Either way, it's a cool box. And, Dark Side of the Moon is one of my favorite albums of all time. Not one I could listen to 1,000 times and not get sick of. However, The Great Gig in the Sky is one of my top 3 Floyd songs. So, and there are times where if I'm warmed up properly, I could actually sing some of those high notes painfully. If I do them and I hit them, and I've shocked some of my friends. But anyway, and there's an extra twist to this because I'm in a group chat with some of the local VC members and to me, and Dylan at The Record Spinner and Bill at the Vinylverse have an idea of what one of my albums are that I'm chosen here. I didn't tell them they were right or wrong. I just said that you'll have to wait until you watch the video. And whether, are they right, are they wrong? I don't know. I do, but I'm not going to ruin it. And Dylan says his money is on this album, and Bill has guessed an album, which I assume is the exact same one as Dylan. So it'll be fun to see if they're right and see how that plays out in the chat afterwards or in the comments down below. But anyway, I've been rambling for nearly 2.5 minutes. Here's the contest. Dylan's links will be down below if you don't know who he is. But if you don't know who he is, why are you slacking? So, these albums are in no particular order. So let's just go right with it. The original vinyl record release of the first album is in 3 parts. Part 1 was released first, and then a month later, parts 2 and 3 were released. So it's an all collective album, except it's 2 albums, kind of. But then the CD version was released as a 2 CD set, all 3 acts put into 1. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Joe's Garage, Acts 1, Acts 2, and 3. This is my favorite Frank Zappa album. That glare is terrible. This is my favorite Frank Zappa album, and, it's definitely not for the faint of heart, some of the lyrical content of this. However, some of the musicality is freaking genius. So, Frank Zappa's Joe's Garage, Acts 1 through 3, it's one of his least popular albums, and I really don't understand why. So yeah, the next album would be The Beatles' Abbey Road. This is my 1969 original press. This is my 2019 Giles Martin reissue with outtakes and studio banter and all that fun stuff. Was disappointed compared to the White Album. The White Album stuff that they had. The extra demos on that were fantastic. Did I just rip the plastic? I just ripped the plastic on that. Okay. I was trying to keep the plastic on this to keep it nice, but I might just have to take off the hype sticker because the plastic is ripping on that. But anyway, I have the exact same 2019 Giles Martin mix with all those outtakes on CD format, and I have the 2009 reissue of the CD. So Abbey Road. Next, The Sound of Johnny Cash. I have the CD of this one too. It's in that box set I got for my birthday many videos back. Didn't really want to pull out the box set, so I didn't, but that box set has every single Johnny Cash album from his Columbia years, and this is indeed on Columbia. So, Johnny Cash, The Sound of Johnny Cash. And Dylan, you're trying to get into the world of country music. I can't recommend this album enough if I haven't already. Next would be Pink Floyd's The Wall. This is an original pressing of this album. This was from my grandfather's collection, and it's really cool. I have this original pressing of the CD, also from my grandfather's collection, and I have the 2011 reissue on CD. Now, I have no idea why they have the white versus black lettering. If somebody knows that, I'd love to know. So yeah, so things got messed up with the editing. So yeah, Pink Floyd's The Wall. And now... Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory by Dream Theater. This is my music on vinyl, gold pressing that you guys have heard about in the past. This is, in fact, the album that Bill at the Vinylverse thought it was, and he was correct. And I believe that Dylan was thinking the same album, even though he wasn't as straightforward with it. He said a certain prog metal album. I'm pretty positive he meant this one. So yeah, you guys were right. And of course, I have the CD version of this. I haven't been able to find the cassette version of this. But, you know. So, Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from Memory. I've talked about all these albums before, so pardon the fact I haven't explained anything or talked about any of them. Most of them we already know anyway. So, if you guys don't know who Dylan is, check him out. His links will be below. Thank you, Dylan, for having this contest. Congratulations on 1,000 subs. Hope you guys like this video. Keep on spinning that wax, and I will see you in the next vinyl record video.